Hey, what's up guys, TeamDemise Andy here, and today we're going to be doing my top 10 WWE Dream Matches that could happen in today's WWE. So, we are going to leave off, like, the big Dream Matches with, like, people who are dead or who are no longer with the company. This does heavily include NXT people because, you know, they can be called up at any time, but that's about it. If they're no longer with the company or, you know, don't have any show of, like, being able to join back, like, due to injury or something like that, I left it off this list. But these are some dream matches that I thought up, and I was watching a video of Cultaholic the other day, and I can't remember which one it was, but it inspired this list, so I thought I'd go ahead and make this video. So if you like it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump right on into this.
Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for you.
So I decided to go ahead and start off number one being the WrestleMania match between The Undertaker and John Cena. This match has been highly, highly anticipated and thought out over the years. Could still happen this year. I'm not too positive about it though, but yeah, this match just needs to happen. I just kind of want to see it to get it over with, even though I would prefer if Undertaker would stay retired, because he went out in a good way, but well, not losing to Roman Reigns, but the way he went out in a good way, and I don't think, unless it's John Cena, he needs to rekindle for anything. But yeah, that's why I placed it on this list, and these are in no particular order. I just kind of threw them out there. The next match I have is Asuka versus Ronda Rousey. Now, I would prefer if this would be like for a title, but it doesn't really have to be. I think this would just be an overall really cool match to see, you know, with Asuka being such a, you know, a strong performer and Ronda Rousey having a legit background. I think they can make the match look and feel really, like, real, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I really just kind of want to see this match, and it's, you know, been highly anticipated. But these first two are kind of just like the matches that everyone has been talking about, and I really think they're gonna happen, and I really do want to see them happen, you know. The next one is kind of a really oddball pick. It's the Undisputed Era versus the Usos. Now, don't ask me where I thought of this match, but this was one of the original matches that made me want to make this list. There's one more, but that was saved for the very last one, just because since it was the pioneer to make the video, I thought, well, hell, I'll save that one for the last. But I think that the Undisputed Era and the Usos could have a hell of a match. I would prefer this match to be, like, not for titles, but like for like a title shot opportunity. But either way, I don't see this one happening anytime soon, but if it did, it would be highly awesome. Now with this one, I'm not exactly sure if these two have ever competed before in a ring, but I would really love to see Ember Moon and Charlotte go at it, especially, like, I want it to be for a title, I want it to be at one of the big 4 pay-per-views, and I want it to have time. I want this match to at least go 20 minutes. I think that they could put on a hell of a show and make the house come down, and both of these ladies are extremely talented, regardless. But just seeing them go at it, I think it'd make it for a really good story, and I think they could do a lot with it. But this is my list, so tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Alright, so next up we have Sanity versus The Shield. I want this to be a false count anywhere, no DQ match, none of that. I want this to be an all-out brawl. It would be amazing to see this happen. I doubt it would, but I don't want this to be for titles. I don't want this to be for anything. Maybe like bragging rights on the other one. But, you know, these two teams would be an amazing matchup, especially if, like, there was no rules. Like, just think of all the stuff they could do. Every man, like, all 6 of these men are if I can talk today, are amazing performers in their own right, but if you put them together under the right circumstances with the right story, it could be killer. Anyway, though, that's why they're on this list. I think a lot of people kind of overshadow this match with a match that's going to be coming up later on in the list, but this would still be a really cool match to see. The next matchup here is Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor, and I don't want it to be a ladder match or anything, but this is the only picture I could find of them, and I didn't want to edit one because I'm lazy as fuck. So yeah, anyway, this match could be a really, like, classic match in my opinion. Johnny Gargano has a fucking head full of steam right now, and Finn Balor is just an incredible performer regardless. So you put these two in the ring for a good 15-20 minutes, and they could probably tear down the house if given the right story and scenario. But yeah, that's why they're on this list, and I mean I think it'd be a good match. I haven't really seen a lot of theories around it, but I like it, so yeah. And tell me what you think. So here's another one that's been highly talked about, the Balor Club versus the Shield, and I feel like this would have already happened if Dean Ambrose didn't get hurt. I do want to see this happen still, though, when Ambrose comes back. I think it would be an amazing matchup, and overall, it would just be really cool to see going forward. But if they book this the wrong way, it could ruin the other one, and it's probably going to ruin the Balor Club because you know they're going to put the Shield over because Roman Reigns is in the Shield. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. But overall, I still would like to see this feud happen as long as it's not torn to pieces by, you know, Roman Reigns being the lone guy out. For this matchup, it's another NXT person. It's an Andre Cien Almas versus Seth Rollins. This match would be amazing to me, just like the Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano match. I think that these two could tear the house down. But with this one, I don't even feel like they need a story. Seth Rollins has proven he can go into something without a story and make it a story real quick. And the athleticism of Cien Almas, yeah, oh, dude, they would make such a good matchup. Anyway, though, that's why they're on this list. I don't think a lot of people will disagree with me on this one. It would be an awesome match. Strong Style meeting the Beast. This would be a hell of a match. I don't think it'd be a very well put wrestling match, but it'd be a very strong match, and I really would like to see it. They have fought before, apparently, in Japan, but Shinsuke Nakamura was nowhere near the level of stardom he is now. So yeah, just seeing these two go at it in a WWE ring would be really cool. I think it wouldn't be the best of matches, but it'd still be really fun to watch and see progress. Anyway, let's get on to my number one dream match. So the number one pick, and the reason I made this list, was AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy. But I want this to be a ladder match for a title. I want this to be the main event of a B pay-per-view, or hell, maybe even WrestleMania or something. Probably won't be. But AJ Styles, I've watched him grow over the years. I mean, you know, and Jeff Hardy's was my favorite wrestler of all time when I was younger. So I've watched AJ Styles prosper and grow from TNA, and just seeing these two clash in a WWE ring for the WWE title in a ladder match, I feel like they could blow the arena up with this as awesome chance. And I don't know. Personally, I just want to see it for nostalgia reasons, but I think it'd make a good match overall either way. But yeah, this has been my list, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm sorry this video is kind of shorter. I'm really sick right now, and I'm not feeling too good. Got a lot of work to do, and a lot more work coming up the rest of the week. So, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.